And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Athletics.
Never going slow-mo.
Going. We in go mode.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, number 61. What's the word on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Snags it on the run. 2 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Middle of the first, no score. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, number 33.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Tucker makes the grab. And there's 2 down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez has a beat on it, reaching for it, and brings it in. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's Mookie now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one lifted to left. One down.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Next offering misses down and away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
In the dirt, blocked. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the A's designated hitter, Jonah Heim. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Stays alive. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Here's the left fielder. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him swinging.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Now it's going to be Lawrence Butler. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the rookie third baseman, Max Muncy. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's a little bit low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Alika Williams in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
And here is Alika Williams. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch.
On to the 3rd inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. And he hits a ground ball right side. Kurtz steps on the bag, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Next pitch is outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
1 gone, runner at first. And next for LA, Andy Pages. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Late on that fastball. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him swinging on the curveball. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Next offering upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ohtani at second. Pages at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground to short. Williams tosses across to first. And Betts is gone. And that is that. Dodgers strand a couple. But they're on top 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the rookie second baseman, number 44. The 1-1 is upstairs. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Rushing. Settles underneath it. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Henry Bolt. 1 down, base is empty. That one missing inside. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pages snags it for the 2nd out.
Up next for the A's.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into left center field. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one fouled off. 2-2. Popped up. Settles under this one. Makes the grab. 1 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 out, base is empty. And that is cut on and missed. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Crook up and loosening in the pen. Barnett also getting ready. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Max Muncy. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Nick Kurtz. And a 1-1.
Yep.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonah Heim. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And that's off the second base bag. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the left fielder. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that's downstairs. It's 2-2. And that one missing low. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Matt Crook. Dalton Rushing digs in now. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And there's a foul ball. Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The Dodgers threatening. That one not close, and it's 2-2. Two on, one out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Second and third here, one away. Chopped left side. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy, runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Ohtani on third with two out.
That's a ball.
Mookie Betts
3-1.
would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Line drive, base hit. Shohei to the plate and scores. It's an RBI single. It's 3-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So two down. Here's Mookie now. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Manager out of the dugout now. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Luis Medina. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And now it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So it's 4 runs for him on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Last half of the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Lawrence Butler. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Justin Robles, the left-hander, up and throwing. Klein also throwing.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swings and misses, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Next up for the A's, Alika Williams.
Ball.
This one in the
2
dirt.
balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Now batting. Number 44.
Here's the second baseman. Butler at second with 2 down. That catches the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a
1
ton
ball,
of first pitch
2
strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Here's a 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. The A's strand 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Justin Sterner getting loose out there. Hartley warming up as well. And now the count is even. And he grounds one back up the middle. Over to first. Out. And Tucker is retired.
Now batting. Third baseman. Max Muncy.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the A's nothing. Justin Robles gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Movement in the bullpen.
1 ball,
Edgardo
2 strikes.
Henriquez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 86, a left-hander, also throwing. curve, hit right back to him. Throws to first in time. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. One down, base is empty.
No.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Rip to short. The throw to first.
That's an out.
2 up, 2 down.
Now batting. Number 16.
2 down, base is empty. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for the A's. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Dalton Rushing. And that one is inside. To the right side. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Full count.
That one
That's the
misses.
ball. Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Struck him out swinging. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Not even close there. 2-1. Rushing leads off first with 1 away. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next offering is downstairs. Rips one to right. Butler snags it, and there's 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the Dodgers lead one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Jonah Heim. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Strike 2.
Ball. Full count.
Headed towards the corner. Tucker really on his horse for it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Now a chance for Lawrence Butler.
Ball.
That's down and in. The 2-1. Just missed. Foul ball there.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Justin Sterner.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Mookie Betts now. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a foul straight back. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's a little bit high. 3-2 now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Man at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nobody out. Runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The A's bullpen has some movement. Mason Barnett, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Now one missed. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score. It's 6-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And there's the strike. Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up next, Miguel Rojas. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. Now the catcher up to hit. Dalton Rushing. Hernandez over at second. Tucker on at first with 2 down. That's off the inside corner. Full count, 3-2. Shohei Ohtani up next for the Dodgers. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the A's nothing. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Alika Williams up next for the A's. In the air, out towards left center. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a ground ball. Rojas throws to first.
He's out.
That's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the A's nothing. Pitching change here. Jeff Hartley.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Butler makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Pajes leads off first with 1 away. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Mookie to hit. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the A's nothing. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Henry Bolt.
Number 33.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes.
And here comes the Dodgers man. Edgardo Henriquez. On to pitch here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that just misses. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. And that one gets away at the plate. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it and it cost him.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman. Out. The A's down to their final out.
Now batting, designated hitter
Jonah Heim up next for the A's. There's a swing and a miss.
Full count.
Henriquez is just 1 strike away. And that one ripped into right. And that's a fair ball. The run comes in from second. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Comes through with the RBI. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Now the left fielder. Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
6-1 is your final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.